Skip! Hey guys, I'm Billiam.
And I'm Digi-Dude.
We're the Digi-Dudes. And we've got an awesome episode this week because Digimon dropped a whole bunch of new information on us about a whole bunch of different things this week. So we're going to talk about all of that, everything you're going to need to know. Digi-Dude, run an intro for us so we can get right into this.
Skip.
Like we said, dudes, a whole bunch of new information just dropped this week on Digimon. Bandai showered us with stuff. Well, some of it's not new information, some of it is just new things, too. Because, Dude, we got the Digimon Liberator comic out now.
We do?
Which we were reading it. I've read it all now. Dude read a little bit of it so far. He's got to catch up still. But we got our first thoughts on it right now. Because the chapter 0 is out and chapter 1 is out now as officially of this video posting and a couple days ago of us recording this.
By the way, the parts that I was reading were the parts that you were on. So technically,
yeah, you were reading along with me at the time.
Yeah, so technically I'm at the same point that you are. So technically,
you're not at the same point as me, because I read 0 and you didn't read 0. You started on chapter 1.
Well, actually, that still means I'm at the same point, because you are on chapter 1 and I'm on chapter 1. So we're technically on the same point. And if anything, we both need to catch up on chapter 2, which isn't even out yet!
You're right, chapter 2's not out yet. So if you guys don't know where to read it or anything like that, all you gotta do is Google Digimon Liberator and then the site pops right up. It's really easy to find. That's how I got the webcomic. It's a webcomic, so it's formatted to be scrolled up and down, which is a little different for me and how I read comics and mangas online. But I didn't mind it one bit, because it's made to be read that way. So it wasn't bad. The art on it was really good. I really liked the art for Liberator. What'd you think?
The art was good, but the only real down that I was noticing was the dialogue. I don't really like the dialogue.
Yeah, I'll admit, the writing isn't super strong so far with it. I don't know if it's going to improve as it goes on, but it felt a little weird and a little stiff.
Yeah, I hope it does.
And really,
a bit better.
0 wasn't a bad chapter. It just introduced us to all of the major characters. We get our male and female protagonists, who are best friends being established. And then we have...
imagine this is one of their battles, and then this is the boy, and I respect you, but I'm going to demolish you. and then she's like, well then, you'll never defeat my best card, Impmon. Then the boy shows
that is not
Diablomon.
That is not at all how the manga went one bit.
Absolutely.
None of what he is saying is true.
Destroy the Impmon.
But we did get the 2 top players in the world established, which was really cool. And obviously these are who our main characters are striving to be like. They're their fan favorites. The boy is a favorite of one of the top players. The girl is a fan of the other top players. And what it establishes is that the Digimon card game in this world is a big thing. People love it. It's nationally televised. And that they are getting a virtual reality game for the Digimon card game, where you bring your own deck with you and you go to an arcade and sit in the machine, put a visor on, and it's a VR game basically that boots you into a digital world called Digimon Liberator. And now they're playing the game in basically a Yu-Gi-Oh style mixed with Sword Art Online.
I'm just imagining the two just fighting over which one's better. No!
That's not really their personalities that's been established, though.
No.
The male character, he's kind of like, I don't want to say flaky,
He's
but
kind of nothing.
it's established in Chapter 1 that they've been playing Digimon Liberator now. Like, they show them boot in for the first time, and then it jumps to another scene where it talks about how they've been playing for, like, a couple of weeks, and he's still not understanding the mechanics of Liberator. Like, he knows how the card game works. He plays the card game a lot, but, like, he's still trying to figure out how to, like, summon his Digimon partner with him, which you select your Digimon partner by what card you have as, like, in your deck.
Liberator. The game is called Digimon.
No, the game that they go into. The virtual reality game they go into is called Digimon Liberator.
But it's just playing the Digimon card game, though.
But they are going into a virtual reality game, buddy. And the virtual reality game is called Liberator.
But it's the same thing as
It is not the same thing as the card game. That's what they're establishing in the manga. It is not exactly the same thing. And so when they dropped this new chapters here for us for the first time, Bandai on their social media went and dropped some new Digimon that are going to be showing up in Liberator, which is also the name of the manga or webcomic.
Is it that guy?
Yeah, I got the laptop out here so Digi-Dude can see the guys because he doesn't quite remember all of them yet. So hold on, Digi-Dude, hold on. Let me finish setting up the information for everybody.
I want to say!
So, what we've established is the main female character, who is the main character of the story. She has Impmon as her partner. And they gave Impmon a new evolution line. And that's what they dropped on the social media. We haven't seen it yet in the comic. That's going to come later. But they did drop on the social media that Impmon has an official new evolution line for Liberator, and it's her partner Impmon, and that's what we're going to be talking about right now.
To be honest,
none of the Digimon have their names revealed yet. All we got were the images and their levels.
And we're also going to try and give them...
Yeah, we're going to give them some names right here.
But the only... Like, I like the... Like, I remember...
Should we...
Like, I kind of remember them, but, like, I like the design for Digimon, but... I'm just going to say here, they don't really look like an Impmon.
Yeah, alright, so let's show them, and then we can talk about it, alright? So they know. So this is going to be our first Digimon we get, and this is the adult level, or champion level for you dub fans out there.
Already, I think...
This is who Impmon digivolves into first, and it's this guy, right here on the screen. Punk Rock Guilmon is what basically he is.
Also, didn't you once tell me that this translated into punk? Or?
Yes. This was told to me by somebody I was talking to online where we were talking about the new evolution lines and stuff, that they translated the digicode across his brass knuckles on the one hand that we can see, and it says punk. So my personal guess is on the other hand that we can't see in this image says rock, because this is clearly a punk rock Digimon themed here, and it straight up looks like Growlmon. It's punk rock Growlmon, honestly. He's got the anarchy symbol like on his chest. Well, it's kind of the anarchy symbol. It's not quite, but still.
Okay, already I'm thinking that we should name him Punk Rockmon.
Punk Rockmon?
Yeah.
Yep, or Punk Growlmon, maybe? Because that's what it is. It looks exactly like Growlmon, just purple, with a red bandana and just belts and straps, and it's like, oh, we're going to make them edgy, a little punk rock here.
Mohawk.
Yeah, one of my favorite ways that I've heard this Digimon described to me online when I was talking to some people was that this is the definition of, hey, can I copy your homework? And then the response is, yeah, but change it up a little bit. Because that's exactly what this looks like. Here, we're going to put Growlmon on the screen for you guys also, so you can look at him. It looks like you took Growlmon and is like, alright, we're going to change a couple of the answers on the test here so we're not copying exactly. And this is who we end up getting. But this Digimon will now digivolve into...
Oh, wait, but, What? What?
This Digimon right here you guys are seeing, which again does not have a name yet, but it's Megalogrowlmon, but instead of having guns on him, he's got amps and speakers and like plugs to plug into amps and things like that and guitars.
He just looks like Titan Speaker Man, but a dinosaur.
Yeah, honestly, it just looks like you took Megalogrowlmon and you tried to make him punk rock over here.
Why is Impmon such a punk rock fan?
Yeah, again, I'll put Megalogrowlmon on the screen there in case you guys aren't super familiar.
Like Impmon.
But this one in particular looks the most like their counterpart, in my opinion.
All these are straight up just punk rock, but Impmon has almost nothing punk rock about
it. Impmon is pretty punk rock in his attitude, and I get it, the bandana type of thing. They'd be like, oh, that's kind of edgy. They gave him punk. I don't mind, personally, them going with the punk rock theme for Impmon.
But I feel like it's kind of random for his design, because what if people haven't watched the anime? They don't know his personality.
Well, they might know him from, the V-Pet lore, which then you hear his personality in there, too, if you read his, data book entries and things like that, because Daddy does stuff like that. But again, they still have the bandana. You can see it. It's on his tail, which is those, wound-up cords there. So they kept the, Impmon's bandana the whole evolution line so far. But honestly, it is just a Growlmon evolution line. This is not what I was hoping to hear when I heard that we were getting a new Impmon evolution line was dropped.
This is just an alternate to this is just an alternate to Growlmon evolution line.
Yup.
Like this.
And then we're going to get to our final evolution here.
Why does he look like a god of destruction?
As you guys can see here, I really,
we forgot to name the last two.
Oh, well, we named them the first one. What do you want to name the imp one?
Mecha Rockmon.
Mecha Rockmon?
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Alright, I'll go with that one. And then, now we've got the ultimate level, or the Mega for you dub fans here. I actually really like the design of this Digimon.
I love the design, but I don't really think it's an Impmon.
Yeah, it falls in the same thing we were just been talking about this whole time. It straight up looks like Megadramon here. Took me a second to remember his name. As you guys can see there on the screen, they're side by side. It straight up looks like him, but instead of having normal wings, he's got guitars for wings and this energy coming off of them.
I love the design as a Digimon, but I don't think this is an Impmon evolution line.
I agree.
When you just show a piece of paper to one of your Digimon fan friends and what evolution line would this best go with?
Everyone's gonna say Guilmon. It's gonna be Guilmon's evolution line, or a Growlmon evolution clone line type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an alternate Guilmon evolution.
Also, I think his name should be Hard Metalmon, because at this point he's lost his punk and now he's hard metal. He
does look a little more hardcore here, a little more metal than punk this evolution, which I think is awesome myself as a big metalhead.
He has now left his punk rock. He is not a punky anymore. He is now a Medi.
He doesn't have the scarf anymore. The scarf is gone, but there is that red trimming around, kind of skirt thing happening around his tail area.
Oh wait! I want to play a quick game.
So, I guess it's supposed to be its bandana now.
Oh wait! I want to play a quick game with him.
Mm-hmm.
What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 3? 4. What comes after 4? I can't go after 4.
You guys get the reference. You get it. What I want to know from you guys right now in the comments there is let me know what you think of these new evolutions. Because this has kind of been mixed. I did post a poll. I'll show it over here on my Instagram the day all this got dropped, asking everybody if they liked it, if this was for them or for not. And the majority of people, I had over 200 people vote on it, and the majority liked them. So overall, the majority of fans are accepting of this as an Impmon line, but this wasn't the only information we got. We didn't just get the Liberator webcomic dropped and the new Impmon line. We also now have the last sets of Pendulum Colors dropping. So they dropped what they're going to look like, what colors they went with, and the pre-orders and release dates and things like that now, which I am really excited about. As you guys all know, if you've been watching for any period of time, that I am a massive Pendulum fan. I love them all. I love my Pendulum Colors. I use them all the time. They've been my go-to devices now. I'm actually in the midst of working on a custom one. I got an extra Nightmare Soldier here that I am in the process of working on and getting custom sprites made for me. And I'm going to try to find a custom shell for it and everything. We're going to do a full custom mod on it. And then I'm going to be doing lots of content with it because it's going to literally be my perfect device. I'm getting all my favorite Digimon on there. There's a couple splashed in for Digi-Dude, but they're literally just Digimon that I love and I've always wanted on one V-Pet altogether, in a Pendulum in particular. So I'm really excited about that. Keep on watching, because when that's done, I'm going to do big things with it. Tons of content because I love it. And I'm really excited for this. The sprites are coming out amazing. I really can't wait to show you guys that. But we get back to the ones that just came out for a pre-order right now. Officially put up the pre-order. It is up until the end of the month. End of May. I think it's May 27th is the actual cutoff date for pre-orders on Premium Bandai. If they sell out, they probably will be doing a second wave of them that will be released later, not at the same time as the first wave. So definitely go immediately and pre-order immediately from wherever you can, because they might not do that. If they sell out too close to the cutoff date, then they just cut out. Because that's what they did with the Digivice Color. They sold out so fast, they ended up having to do a second wave of them, which people will get 3 months after the first wave goes out. But they won't always do that, because they've done this with the last set of Pendulum Colors, where they sold out close to the cutoff date, and then they just cut it, and that was it. And that's why the Pendulum Colors now are going up so much in price, because there are a very limited amount of them. So if you guys want these, please go out and get them. If you guys need to know where you can get them, you can check it out from this week's sponsor right here. Hey dudes, this week's episode is sponsored by Zenin TCG. Zenin is your one-stop shop for everything Digimon you can possibly want, including pre-orders for the Wave 2 of the Pendulum Color. We've got the version 4, Winged Guardians, the version 5, Metal Empire, and the version 0, Virus Busters. These are full color devices, rechargeable, and absolutely amazing. You can buy them individually on Zenin, or you can buy all three as a bundle. And on top of that, they are now taking pre-orders because they're going to be launching their very own Pendulum case. This will work with the OG Pendulums and the Pendulum Color here. This is going to be a crystal clear screen. It will protect your devices from scratches, bumps, and dings. It's got a special top and bottom bumpers there for shock absorption and a snap lock on it, so make sure your device never falls out and stays safe in place. All these products are available at Zenin TCG right now, so you're going to want to hop over there immediately and pre-order them, because they are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Zenin, for sponsoring this week's episode. Back to it. Like I said, guys, very limited on these. Get them while you can. I pre-ordered all three already, but let's talk about them individually now and what we're going with. So, Bandai ended up going with the green and brown or bronze color for the Winged Guardians, the version 4. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the Pendulums initially came out in 2 different color sets. I've got the other color here, which is the green and yellow. And the one what they went with is the green and bronze frame and bronze buttons. which I like because it just counterparts my original one. I like the fact that I have one of each, the color and the original, in 2 different color schemes.
Can I see
I think that's really cool. This is the one I had from when I was a little kid, so please be careful with it, Debbie Dude.
I will.
Then, for the color scheme for the Metal Empire, they went with the black and red. I actually don't have a Metal Empire OG pendulum. It's the one that I'm missing. I still need to get, but I did pre-order the color one. And I really like the black and red. That is, honestly, both Metal Empire colors were really good. It was black. They both have a black shell. One came with the red buttons and frames, as you guys see here with the color on screen. And then the OG one also came in a gold frame with gold buttons. Then, the last one we got is the version 0, or the Virus Busters, which they gave us the pearly silver shell with gold buttons and gold frame on it. And I actually have the other version, which is the silver frame and silver buttons here on my OG ones. It's actually kind of like a pearl is the way to describe it.
Wait.
It's really nice. It's really cool. I really hope they can really pull it off again with the color version, because it is one of my favorite shells with the way it really shines actually like a pearl.
Hey, Daddy?
Yes.
There's a crack in the screen.
And it's not actually a crack in the screen. It's part of the design of the background. So let's talk about each one now and what the special Digimon evolution line is going to be on them. Because as we've already known with the older ones, each one has a special evolution line that you can unlock by connecting with another pendulum. So in order to unlock these evolution lines, you don't have to connect it to only a Wave 2. You can connect it to the Wave 1. It's not a problem. So if you already own one of the Nature Spirit, the Deep Saver, or the Nightmare Soldier, and you only got one of the new ones here, when you pre-ordered them, you can still connect them together and unlock that special evolution line, and get trade backgrounds too. That you can still do that with each other. So the first one we get is the brand new Digimon from Digimon Liberator, the mascot Digimon for it on the Wingardians. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Pteromon. I'm probably butchering the name here, but as you guys can see him up on the screen, he's been confirmed to be the special Digimon on this device.
I think it's Cheromon.
And we haven't confirmed his entire evolution line, but there are Digimon that they have withheld so far on the device. They didn't give us the full roster, so we're assuming it's the full evolution line for this. It only makes sense. We've already seen the full evolution line being revealed in Digimon Liberator teasers already at Digimon Con.
Oh, we did, because I was just about to say maybe we can go through this and see what evolutions we would think would fit well, but...
Oh, it has a full proper evolution line for it. We also are getting a brand new Super Ultimate level Digimon.
Show me.
On the Wingardians version. It's this deer with its antlers being horns. It has something to do with Norse mythology. I'm not really sure. It's Cernumon, I believe its name is called. And it's pretty cool so far. I like it. It's a really nice, clean design. And overall, I think it's pretty cool. It's not like my top 10 favorite Digimon, but I like it. I'm a fan of it. A really neat thing about the Wingardians version is that, so if you guys didn't know, the original release of these pendulums here, they came out with their normal version, and then they came out a few months later with a 0.5 version, where they swapped a couple different Digimon off the roster with a new one. All the other versions, except for the Wingardians, got one adult level swapped, one perfect level swapped, and one ultimate level swapped on it. The Wingardians had a child level swapped on it, and a perfect level, and an ultimate level. So the colors have been giving us, they did it with the Wave 1, they're doing the Wave 2, where they're combining the regular roster and the 0.5 roster on one device. So because of that, the Wingardiums is going to be the only one of the devices with 5 possible child-level Digimon on there, which is going to be really cool. Because the Digimon they swapped out originally was Floramon for Palmon. And they're both going to be on this device here. Yeah, Digi-Dude.
Oh, Daddy, the one that I wanted to show me, the one that I wanted to see was this one.
Alright, Digi-Dude is talking about the other Super Ultimate level on this device. It was revealed with the Wave 1, this Super Ultimate level here, you guys can see on the screen, but it wasn't possible to get because you needed to Jogress one of the pendulums from Wave 1 with the Wingardiums, but wasn't been released yet in order to get him. So now we're going to be able to actually get this Digimon on those devices here, which it's the Deep Savers, because you had the Jogress Marine Angemon with somebody we don't know yet off of the Wingardiums in order to get this Digimon.
Hi.
And then now we're going to be moving over to the Metal Empire, which the Metal Empire one, we are getting Commandramon as our special unlockable child level.
Wait,
it has not been revealed yet.
Commandramon.
This dude right here, Digi-Dude. Yeah. So, it's not been revealed yet what evolution line Commandramon is gonna have, but my assumption is gonna be the new evolution line from Seekers that they gave Commandramon, because it's new and that's kind of what they've been doing. Wave 1 had some Seekers tie-ins, and now Wave 2 here is going to have a Seekers tie-in and promoting the new the web novel. Sorry, that's what it's called. Web novel that is just tied up anyway. They revealed a new adult level, perfect level, and ultimate level for Commandramon, and I think that's what's going to be on here for his evolution line, not the traditional one we've been getting in the past. They also revealed that we are 100% getting Omegamon on here, because for whatever reason, the Metal Empire had War Greymon and Metal Garurumon on it, which I get the War Greymon because it has Greymon, Metal Greymon on it, and then, I mean, it stands for War Greymon, but Metal Garurumon just felt like it was just thrown on the device. There's no official tie-ins or anything to it.
Oh, Daddy?
But we have been confirmed to get Omegamon as an evolution line for. So now we're going to be jumping over to the Virus Busters, or version 0, which is a really weird device in its own. This is a anime-themed pendulum, basically, is what they went with. This was themed with
anime.
This was like the theme in popular Digimon that went along with the original Digimon Adventures anime.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
No, not those animes. The Digimon anime. So it's got Agumon and Gabumon on there as child levels and official evolution and all their normal evolutions. Omegamon was on this original OG one. His power level was as a ultimate level, or mega for you dub fans, on the OG one, and it was kind of cool. And it was weird too, because on the OGs, they had like certain amount of slots for each typing for balance wise. So at the end of every device, they only had 3 ultimate level Digimon on it: a virus, a data, and a vaccine. And because there was no virus type for here, they gave Omegamon the virus type. So on this device is the only virus type Omegamon, which is really fun for using like online tournaments and stuff. Because you see Omegamon, you think he's going to be a vaccine type there. They bring out a Digimon for countering it, and he's actually a virus type Digimon to battle with. And that's really fun and cool, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm just nerding out over here. So, originally it also came with Salamon for, I forget his, Plotmon there, Salamon for the English names. Tailmon's child level. They have confirmed that Gamamon is going to be the unlockable Digimon for the version 0.
Who's a Gamamon? Does he do
Gamamon,
a lot of gambling?
the main character from Ghost Game. You know Gamamon.
Oh, yeah, I forgot him. I thought it was some kind of gambling Digimon.
So Gamamon's been confirmed. It's also been confirmed that we are going to be getting Seriousmon, Gamamon's ultimate level, like his good ultimate level. And then
evil one,
we are also been confirmed to be getting Arcuriusmon. I believe it's... my pronunciation's horrible. It's also been confirmed we're getting Arcuriusmon. So, most likely...
And she wants to destroy the world.
Most likely we are getting their evolution counterparts. The adult level and the perfect level for both of them. No, that's not Loosemon. And then it's also been confirmed to be having another super ultimate added to this device. Proximon? I believe it's called Proximamon. That's it. Proximamon, which is the Jogress between Seriousmon and the other dude, the good and the bad Jogress together to make this Digimon.
And
it's been confirmed that he's also on this device.
It just looks like if Loosemon was riding a horse. Because the angel and the demon.
And then it's also confirmed we're getting Mastimon, which makes sense because Mastimon is a Jogress between Anjawumon and Lady Devamon. Anjawumon is on this device because we have Anjamon, we have Holy Anjamon, we have Tailmon, we have Anjawumon, we have Mastimon.
Yep, that's the Mastimon
on here.
I thought that one was the Loosemon from the tiny picture.
Oh.
Far away. So I thought it was Loosemon.
And then we also have Omegamon again because we have, why not? We have Wargreymon, Metal Garurumon, and it was on the original device. Because on the original one, like I said, Wargreymon was our vaccine type. Metal Garurumon was our data type, so they gave Omegamon the virus typing on this device. There's a lot of Digimon that have not been revealed yet on this device, but I can confidently say 4 of the Digimon that have not been revealed are part of the Gamamon evolution line in order to get to those Digimon that we were just talking about. So now that we talked about each individual device, we'll talk about a little more about what they can do. If you guys aren't familiar, they're a rechargeable USB-C connection on it, which is awesome. They can work with any color device, any Digimon color device. So it works with all 5 of the DMs. It's going to work with the Digivice color, and it obviously works with the 3 other Pendulum colors that we already have on here. You will be able to get backgrounds from every device on here. If you connect it to a DM color, you can get the DM color's background, but the DM color will not get your background because they came first and they weren't programmed in that way. But like I said, you can get the backgrounds from the DM colors on your pendulums. We could already do that with the Wave 1 that we've already gotten, but just continuing with that. I don't know if there's going to be a special background for connecting to the Digivice color. My personal opinion is that there will be one, but we won't know until the Digimon color comes out. But that's just going to be my guess. I'm going to say there probably will be, but we're not 100% on that yet. And on that, that's pretty much it for information to know about the Pendulum colors. We have the Wave 1s already. Now we got the Wave 2s coming. I'm really excited about this. Like I said, I pre-ordered all 3 already. So when they come in, we're going to be doing unboxings for them and more content with them because I love pendulums. They're my favorite devices.
Oh, by the way, if anyone noticed, comment down below in the comments if you could guess what song I was playing.
All right, apparently Digi-Dudes set you guys up with a challenge.
Yes, it will probably be very hard because you cannot actually hear the song, and I will not actually say anything about it because I don't want to pay.
You don't want to pay royalties on it. All right, dudes, if you guys enjoy this content, make sure you giga blast that like button.
And touch Felix, comment down below.
It helps us out a lot. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, all that fun jazz. If you guys want to help keep up with us and support the channel in additional ways, you can check out our YouTube members. All you gotta do is hit that join button down below the screen here, over by that like button that you're already going to be pushing. And then if you guys don't want to join on the YouTube there, you can join through Patreon also and help support the channel. They're pretty much identical, except if you do through YouTube, you can get YouTube exclusive bonuses that I can't offer on Patreon because it's part of the YouTube program. But it's really awesome. It helps us out a lot by doing that. And then you guys get lots of fun bonuses and perks like special emojis if you do through YouTube and things like that. Early access to our Discord group where we're constantly chatting nerdy things in Digimon. Speaking of all those fun people speaking of all those awesome people supporting the channel, check them out over here. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel through YouTube and through on Patreon. You guys are all absolutely digitastic. Thank you so much. Before we go, though, I want to know from you guys your opinions. I want to hear them down in the comments. What pendulums are you guys getting? If you pre-ordered them already, I know they're selling out already in some places, and they're getting kind of hard to find already. Please jump on them. Like I said, the sponsor of this week's episode has them in stock, so you guys can go check them out and get them there. Also, thank you again to Zenon for sponsoring this week's episode. And then let me know what you guys think of the new Impmon Evolution line, because there's a lot to talk about there. All right. From me, my family, to you. Have a digitastic day!
Oh.